Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri, and is the world's first single barrel only liquor store. This business is owned and operated by Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution list. That way you'll know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and what barrel picks they have in the works. We are also sponsored by The Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers a fully customizable carrying case that allows you to take your favorite distilled spirits or cocktail ingredients with you. Whether you're looking for yourself, a customized gift, or logo items for your business or event, The Bar to Go can help. Check them out at thebar2go.com. Use the number 2 when you type out The Bar to Go. Did you know Neely Family Distillery now ships its popular distilled spirits directly to you? To order, simply call 859-394-3258. Tell them the ABV Network sent you. And now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Labor Day Eve. We assume it's a thing, Labor Day Eve. Well, I'm off track. Back to the show. My name is McNew. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Luke Otero, Lenny Eckstein, and Danny Kennard.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, that cracked me up because I wrote that in there and I was like, I wonder if McNew will read that. And sure enough, true to form, she read everything that was in the script.
I am freaking Ron Burgundy. If it's on there, I am reading it.
There you go. There you go.
She nailed it. She nailed it.
Yeah. So we've got a fun show today. It is Labor Day Eve. Is that a thing? I don't know, but we're making it a thing because that gives us one extra day to mail stuff in. We don't actually have to do work, which is nice. we have, what a great organization we work for. We can basically mail it in on 2 days now. We figured out a way to get a second day out of it. So fun stuff. But before we get to that, I want to say this. Chicken wings were going up and up and up, all-time high prices. Most places that you go to, and I like chicken wings. I know Lenny doesn't, but he sells chicken wings, so he has got a perspective that I want to talk about on here. So chicken wings are at all-time highs, and they, of course, raise the prices. So, most places, you could get 50 wings by me for this big thing with a pitcher of beer for like $19.99 forever, and now it's $43 or something like crazy prices. They jack the stuff up because they say chicken costs are higher. But I saw recently that they've just fallen down. They just sunk here in the last couple of weeks, and they're like at an all-time low. Do we think chicken wing prices are going to be going down now at our favorite restaurants, or they'll be like, you know what? No, they're paying the $43, not the $19.99. Let's just keep it where it's at.
Yeah, I think that's what they will do.
Yeah, they're not gonna go back down to that price, are they?
No, they know they don't have to.
Yeah, they don't have to now.
No, it's just like going to the store and buying milk. I mean, that they're going to keep the price of milk.
Once they figured out a way to raise the price to us, the consumer, and we were still paying it, they're going to be like, just keep it out there. I'm not going to cut my profits now.
I'm a hot wing fan, and we have a really good new restaurant here in town that we just go get wings and drinks. And it would be like, cool, $60 for both of us. Great. And then it was like $100+ over the summer. And I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Because the price of the chicken wings. They're at the lowest in like 7 years or something like that right now. So again, is it addressed?
See what it is. So I don't think it'll be that cheap again.
It's not going to change. I agree with Danny. They're going to keep it up.
It doesnn matter if you go to a restaurant and buy chicken wings or you go to the grocery store. You can buy an actual steak, an actual T-bone or a ribeye cheaper than you can buy for those chicken wings.
Yeah, which basically were a throwaway. Not that long.
Danny, I'm going to call foul right there. Okay.
Right. He's calling foul.
Where I go by my T-bone or New York strip, it's prime, and I got to tell you, it is much more expensive than the chicken wings they're selling. So maybe where you shop, and I'm being the contrarian
Costco,
here,
the cult.
And I'm invoking a little bit of Becca Sue because you're wrong, Dan.
Okay. I get that.
Danny hasn't gotten yelled at one time on this show because there's no Becca Sue here. So
Right.
he needed.
Thank you. Thank you, Luke Neely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. I saved Lenny last intentionally because Lenny he doesn't own like a sit down restaurant, but he owns a food truck basically at his distillery, which is kind of like having a restaurant because there's a sit down area. So what has been your experience with chicken wings? Have they gone way up and have you had to raise your price for them? And now that prices are coming back down, will you be lowering your prices again? What's your, as an owner, the other side of the table here, Lenny, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this is going to be some boring factual commentary, but we
go ahead.
The price. Here's the thing about chicken wings versus everything else we do, and this is all like new territory for me. I don't know food. I mean, I'm doing my best to keep up. We try to hire some people and everything, but here's what I'm starting to realize, like with chicken wings, and we've all been doing this for the summer. There's so much work that goes into it. Like they have to be all portioned out, like the what do you call them? The drumsticks.
Cut off that little tip thing.
They have to be on different trays.
Right. There's a drum and the flat.
Yeah. So we put.
But then there's also that little tip that's on the end. If you're doing the whole wing,
I don't give a shit.
The little bat wing.
I'm not going to eat
you get
them.
that, exactly.
It's a lot of work. So we put them in the smoker. We have to rotate them in the smoker. They smoke for 3 hours. Then we have to cool them down. They sit in the fridge. Then we bring them out of the fridge and they have to be fried. And then they have to be tossed in the side. It's so much more work than everything else we do. And it might cost $20 for, I can't remember how many wings. No, we're definitely not going to lower the price.
Okay.
We might raise the price. It's crazy. Right. And like, I get that it's chicken. I don't know why it's expensive.
I know. I know you don't eat chicken wings, but do the people that order those, do they say they're really good or what do they say?
They do. And the reason why we do it is because it seems like
it sounds good. Your process sounds good. I mean,
yeah, no one else in the valley is willing to do it. So if we're going to have the best something, like, right. we can say we have the best whiskey, the best cocktails. We want to have some of the best food. And
I like the fact that you put the smoke on it before you fry it.
That's very good.
That there interests me very much.
Yeah, pretty good.
Because I mean, right? I can go to these other restaurants, which I will not name, but I mean, they're popular restaurants around here. One may start with an H, and you may know some BBW, but anyway,
I'm proud of our chicken wings, but the thing I'm most proud of, and this is more shameful than anything else, I might have told this story before, I can't remember, but we have Rocky Mountain oysters. I served a woman Rocky Mountain oysters, and she brought them back because they were raw.
You served her raw balls.
That's the funniest thing ever.
She just had raw balls on her platter. It's terrible.
Courtesy of me. I don't know how to run a fryer.
All right. Oh. No, I like chicken wings. If you're coming to St. Louis, be sure to get Cyberg's wings. That's the place to go. That's got the good wings in St. Louis. So, yeah.
What's the name of it, Steve?
Cyberg's, Sybergs, and they're right by the ABV Barrel Shop. So, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Your hammer's much closer, though.
Yeah.
Or so if you're going to the more expensive side of that, they're the same quality.
Where you cut out, Danny, so we didn't hear it.
I said if you're trying
we
to
heard
go
that
to
part.
Cyberg's and order wings, but if you want to go to the more upscale restaurant, which is Helen Fitzgerald, they're owned by the same company.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Quality.
Same thing. Yeah. Same quality. Good, nice place too. So, the Cyberg's family owns a bunch. They also own a place called Twisted Tree, which is more of a steak place, and so they're good. I don't know how many restaurants they have total when you add up all of those, but probably close to 20 in the St. Louis area. So cool stuff. Guess what, gang? It is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Lenny. I don't think he started. Maybe he has.
I dug out of the cabinet some, in honor of Luke's presence, some bourbon from New Mexico. I've got some old Santa Fe Trail bourbon from Left Turn Distilling. They're in Albuquerque.
Okay. Made a left turn at Albuquerque. That's what's from Bugs Bunny again.
Exactly.
Totally. Okay. Ooh. Very good. Very good. Mm-hmm. That could win, Lenny. That's It's probably going to beat me. I've got Liberty Pole here. Liberty Pole. Liberty. Is this going to be enough to fit in this glass?
No.
You might.
Nope.
We'll see.
I'll say Liberty Pole.
I think it will.
I think it will too. So here we go. Lenny's still got the lead. Let's see what we got here on this. So far, so good. Oh, I think it's going to be room to spare.
All right.
Pretty poor.
That's a Freddie pour, for sure. All right, Danny, you're next.
All right. I'm going after Stephanie's heart. We're going to do
Larceny. Barrel proof.
Which one is it? Is it A1C or the others?
This is the A122.
A122. A1A Detroit Avenue, I think. That's the one I've got. No, Lenny's got the lead. Lenny's doing good. McNew, you're next.
Apparently, I can't count shows and notes, and I only brought in 4 bottles tonight. So I'm going back to this Nashville barrel pick.
Okay. No, not even a noise there. Horrible.
Good at first. Now
we'll pour that down the drain. There you go. All right,
Luke.
Luke, you're last but not least. What do you got? Also a high altitude here. So Old Foe,
barrel proof, single barrel, Elephant Ranch down in Lucas's territory.
Okay. Very good. But not good enough. Lenny takes 2.
Right.
This recording session. 2.
All right. Cheers.
Maybe 3. We got to have Tim Swyatt vote on the one. He could end up taking 3 of these things.
Maybe his best night ever.
Yeah.
Yes. Epic.
All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're celebrating Labor's Day.
Labor Day. My God.
Steve, take 2.
We'll be right back as we celebrate Labor Day, or in this case, Labor Day Eve. We'll do that in just a few. Let's talk about the people who make these shows happen. First up is the ABV Barrel Shop. It is the most unique shopping experience in the world of bourbon, as the ABV Barrel Shop only sells single barrels. Owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnot select. With over 100 distilleries on board to sell us barrels, we are home to the most unique and diverse barrel pick selections in the bourbon world. By signing up for our email, you will always know what we have in stock. In addition to the single barrels, we'll have a gift shop featuring ABV Barrel Shop as well as ABV Network merchandise. We are partnering with vendors like Art Eatables and Old Man Bay Signs to bring you unique items you can't find anywhere else. We will also have a 24-seat classroom where we are offering educational and fun classes like Breakfast and Bourbon, a series where we pair donuts and bourbon, customer barrel picks, and opportunities to learn from master distillers and other bourbon dignitaries. Best of all, we feature a tasting bar where you can try before you buy. All of this is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. If you are in the St. Louis area, please stop by to say hi. If you're traveling in from outside the area, please take advantage of our hotel rates with the Drury Inn and Pear Tree Inn, less than a mile from our shop. This can be done via the links in our Visit St. Louis section on our website. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to plan your trip. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. Hi, this is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network. We're sponsored by the Stave and Thief Society. This is where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge a bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my Executive Bourbon Steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification program available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Okay, let's talk about the Neely Family Distillery. In 2018, I met Royce Neely at an industry event. He started appearing on our shows, and we became friends during my frequent trips to Kentucky. Today, he is amongst the leaders of young distillers leaving their mark on the bourbon industry. A visit to Neely Family Distillery yields insight on their unique family history, why their products are special, and gives you the opportunity to taste their whiskey, moonshine, and creams. Check them out at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com or visit them in Sparta, Kentucky. Danny, though, you are between Jim and Victory. What do you got?
I have an Indiana rye.
Sure, Danny.
Tumble dice.
Cumblebeiss. Yes, I love Cumblebeiss. I'm sure that's the name of the brand, Cumblebeiss. Sure.
Tumble dice.
Oh, tumble dice. Okay.
Yes.
That's
Freddie Mills of Ruse.
Okay. Freddie Mills of Ruse.
So we're about to pop it.
No, that was all desk is what that was. All desk, no pop. Jim wins. So Jim, you got it there, man.
Hey,
Congrats, Jim.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
oh my God, this is horrible.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for Labor Day Eve.
Happy Labor's Day.
Labor Day. Steve made up a new holiday. Labor's Day.
I did, yes, yeah.
Don't
So,
forget
I
French.
don't, do you guys do anything for Labor Day? I'm going to be out barbecuing. You know, I'll get the. I don't know what I'm going to do, but brisket's been my go-to recently, so I'll probably
And you got to try those pig shots.
pig shots. Yes, I want to do
Yes.
the pig shot.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Those sound good.
That is.
I'll do that
excellent.
just for fun. I will do that. So yeah.
That's a little snacky thing. Yes,
Yeah.
you need to do that.
Okay, I'll do that. What about Lenny? Do you do anything for Labor Day? Are you just working, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, Labor Day is a busy weekend in town, and at
Right.
Deer Hammer at our tasting room, it's pretty busy. So,
Is that kind of the end of the
line?
line for Buna for
Yeah,
tourism,
it's
or
like-
does it go on a little bit, like September maybe?
It definitely goes on for a little bit, but it's our last big hurrah.
Right.
We usually have a big music festival in town. We don't this year, but we probably will again. So, yeah, poking around the distillery. There's a big whiskey festival of sorts going on in Denver that we got an invite to, but it's a
Okay.
3-day long event over the course of the entirety of Labor Day weekend. And I feel like it's a long commitment to be pouring whiskey in the city. So I passed on that one. But I don't know, maybe go for a mountain bike ride in the morning. The river's kind of low that time of year, this time of year. So yeah, just doing the mountain thing, having fun,
Yeah.
trying to make other people have fun.
How about you, Luke? You do anything Labor Day? Get the family together?
This year we do, but it's chili harvest season down our way during that weekend.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
we typically put up some get it roasted and pill it, bag it, but then we grill some burgers, make some really good green chili cheeseburgers and with double cheese. And
When you do it yourself, you can't get it wrong. Yeah.
yeah, but it's usually if our family can't come over, our friends come over, and it's good wine, good whiskey, good beer. It's just a kind of nice way to end the summer for us, because then it really kicks in gear. It already is for us, but the season, we get Wine and Chili Fest coming up, and then we have it just doesn't, it's nonstop for us as a distributor up until New Year's Day,
Right.
the last quarter of the year. So that's a good weekend for us to just kind of rest and relax. And
It's the quiet before the storm for you being in the liquor industry. Yeah.
and we're
Makes sense.
fresh green chili, good prime burgers, no other way. So
Okay.
Luke,
We talked about festivals before. Oh, go ahead, Lenny.
well, I was just a question about, just to qualify about the green chili. And I live in New Mexico briefly, and we're pretty close. We're only a few hours away. But are they all down your way Hatch green chilies, or are those only the ones from Hatch?
yeah, no, that's a big misnomer, Lenny, and I'm glad you
Yeah.
brought that up. So Hatch, I guess, could say it's down south, it's
Yeah.
Las Cruces area.
Most
So it's
Arizona.
almost 300 miles from where we're at right now. So they have good chili fields down there. But for us, it's the mid Rio Grande Valley that we think is the best green chili. It's kind of like, it's all about the terroir, to be quite honest. It's the soil. So the further north you go, it's kind of like Napa is conducive for Cabernet and Sonoma is for Pinot. So Hatch is for Pinot, and mid Rio Grande Valley is for Cabernet, for the hot green chili, because so for us up north, it's the mid Rio Grande Valley. But if you were to talk to people down south, they think Hatch is where it's at, but it's not. I got to tell you, Lenny, it's not good. It's not the hot chili I like. So,
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay.
Then we have the Pueblo chili.
well, I hear about that a lot, but it's a different seed.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. McNew, how about you? What do you got going on?
No. So I actually find some irony in Labor Day because it was like created by the unions to give the workers a day off. And my husband works for a union shop and he works because it's triple time. So I think it's funny. But I like Labor Day because it's usually the 1st of September and I can bring out all my fall decorations. So husband leaves, I can bring out all my insane totes he doesn't know about and redo the whole house. That's what I like to do. And I like to day drink while I'm doing it. So I just have a good time by myself, really.
Just drinking away, decorating for Halloween.
The house and fall, because I can't do Halloween till after his birthday, which is the 21st. So it's all fall for 3 weeks.
Should Halloween not be allowed legally until October 1st?
Right.
If you're the freaking HOA.
No.
I've got something on that.
Okay, Danny, what do you got? You have some legal precedent here?
Yes. The thing that I really it pissed me off. I turned around and called. You remember? I turned around and attended a ABV Barrel Shop event where that we paired donuts with the
Whiskey,
bourbon,
yeah,
or whiskey. All right. Well, I called the Dunkin' Donuts there. Okay. Well, I went there the first time, and they said we're
that's
out
a
of
good
it,
story so far.
but
Go
we've
ahead.
got pumpkin. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's nasty. I hate pumpkin just as well as I hate orange. But
Because it's
anyway,
orange. Any food that's orange, Danny doesn't like.
right?
Only his
But then-
hats can be orange.
But then the next day that I called, I got smart and I'm like, okay, I'm going to call them instead of just going over there. And I called them and they're like, I'm like, do you have any of the cornbread donuts? Because that was my favorite donut from
Right.
there that we tried at the
Dunkin' Donuts has a cornbread donut, by the way. It's fantastic.
no more.
Oh, I'm
No-
interested.
no
It's
more.
discontinued already? No.
Yes, they said they replaced it with the pumpkin. It's freaking August. It nothing should be pumpkin right now. Nothing. Nothing. It's not nowhere near pumpkin season. It's stupid.
Yeah. I don't like.
I wish I was in that Dunkin' Donuts when Danny walked up and they said,
Oh,
"We
no.
have pumpkin," and he looks at them and says, "That's
All
nasty."
pumpkin situation happening.
I'm like, sorry, sir. It's like pumpkin season.
No,
You gotta
it's
start
not.
early. You gotta start early sometimes. So, but okay, so I'll be honest. I don't like pumpkin flavor. Like I think apple cider is like the superior fall flavor. I don't like pumpkin. I like pumpkin bread. Don't like a lot of other pumpkins.
I would think McNew would like pumpkin spice everything. I would think she would like ranch dressing.
No.
I don't even know McNew anymore.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I have not
You
been
don't
kicked out of the Midwest yet, but I fucking hate ranch dressing. I don't know how people eat that shit.
McNew, you don't like pumpkin pie,
No, I don't
No.
like pie. I don't like pie. I don't like pumpkin pie.
but you like pumpkin bread.
What about Heath Bar pie?
Heath bar pie. That sounds nasty.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
Heath Bar's good. Heath Bar.
I
What
know
about
Heath
peanut
bar is
butter?
good in a cake or Heath
What
bar
about
is
peanut
good.
butter pie?
Awesome in a cake, terrible in a pie.
Right. It's just terrible in a pie. It's so horrible.
It's
No,
so far
I don't
away.
like pie. Like it's crust and mush. I don't understand the fascination with pie. I don't like pie.
Give me a sweet potato pie and oh yeah, shut my mouth. I'm
Shit in
good.
your mouth.
No,
No, shut my mouth.
Hellfire! Give me a sweet potato pie. Shit in my mouth. It's good eating.
That's right.
oh, God.
It sounded like shit in my mouth. I don't know.
I said shut my mouth.
I think it was shit in my mouth.
Whatever.
Tim, what did he say? Well, if Tim will open up a full investigation. He just opened up a case file on this one. Well, Luke, what's going on? Yeah.
So Steve and I we're grilling. Lenny's working.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell Danny's doing.
He's decorating. Yeah.
I'm
she's
decorating.
And day drinking. Yeah.
Stephanie's decorating.
Danny's just angry. He's going to Dunkin' Donuts, even though he
Yeah.
doesn't knows they don't have the
He's pissed that
cornbread.
people have pumpkins and leaves. He's like, it's
Yeah.
still fucking summer. Danny's not having any of my bullshit. So-
Right.
I get where you're coming from, Danny, but there are bigger things in life that
Right?
No.
I
No.
like picturing Danny.
Plain and simple. The holidays need to follow the way
Plain
that they
and
need to follow. Okay.
Danny,
You don't
when should
put the
Christmas
fat man in September in the red suit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Danny
It's
walks
stupid.
outside.
It drives me nuts. I see Christmas crap at the stores in September.
Like I could
It's
picture
not
Danny in
even
September.
Halloween in August because we don't get the decoration. I have to really start buying things in August because by Labor Day they switch it to Christmas. I gotta keep up with the store situation. That's why I'm so
It's
weird
stupid.
right now.
It's stupid on the store part.
Yeah.
You know,
Danny
I
walks
mean,
into the store in September and has the like. I can picture him going, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
I know.
exactly.
Like I just see like like those
You're
awful
cool.
inflatables everybody has now. Like I see a Santa one Labor Day
Oh.
weekend. Danny just takes out a pocket knife and like slashes it.
I've got
Loss
a perfect
prevention
story.
everywhere.
I've got a perfect story for that.
Okay.
Okay, my boss now.
Shit my mouth.
Okay, my boss now.
Okay.
She is now my boss, but used to be my coworker.
Is this
Okay.
Misty?
No, I said my boss now.
Well, that's your boss.
At work,
Oh, okay.
not the boss at home.
Okay.
I get to wear the pants when I do the laundry. Okay. But anyway,
I
my
still
boss
the
at
extra
work-
money when I do the laundry because he don't be checking his pockets.
my boss at work used to be my coworker.
Sure.
And
She flew past you though.
Right. But anyway, we put on in. We
I mean, it is
were
true. I mean,
when we used to go out to TV, the sewers and everything. Every once in a while, the people that had the inflatable crap and everything, they would turn it off in the middle of the night or whatever, and then you drive by in the morning and you see these deflatable things,
Sure.
and she's like, "Fucking kids turn around and went and stabbed that shit." I'm like, "How do you know that? How do you know that they didn't just unplug the shit?" I mean, but then again, if you rode by when we're about to get off work, they would be inflated again. I'm like, see, Lisa, shit didn't happen the way you thought it did.
and,
They just
and they
unplugged
promote
their
her.
shit.
How the hell do they
Good
promote
thought.
her when she thinks that every
Right.
inflatable that's deflated has been stabbed? I don't
So-
get it.
Right.
So
The
this
hell's going
actually
on
gives
there?
me a question for you guys because during the holidays, whether it's Halloween or Christmas, if I have outdoor
Or
lights,
Thanksgiving.
I-
Or Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, whatever. If I have,
No, it gets fucked. No one cares about Thanksgiving.
I leave them on.
I think
all
about
night. Like,
Thanksgiving.
I plug them in when it gets dark. I leave them on till the AM when I take the dogs out. My mom, though, before she goes to bed, she unplugs all her lights. But she has just as many lights as me. And I'm like, that defeats the point. If people drive by at night, they don't think you're festive because your lights aren't on. But she thinks her house is going to burn down if she leaves lights on at night. Like, are you guys like that? Or do you
That's
just
old person
unplug
shit.
No.
it?
Well, I mean,
No, I unplugged my lights because I don't want them on. I mean, plain and simple.
want them
It's
on. I
it's
want
to
people to know it's
save
festive.
on
but
electricity.
how late? Yeah,
But-
I mean,
yes,
I don't
I-
unplug anything. It's all on timers. Don't you
I-
guys
I-
use
I
timers?
leave them all night. I leave them on all night.
I
7
am the
to 7.
I am the lazy person that if I do, because my kids are all out of the house, I don't do anything anymore, Christmassy or Thanksgiving-y or anything.
He's a
else.
Grinch.
Yeah, me and
Yes.
you, Danny.
Well, I turn
Your
around
kid's
and sit
still at
up-
home, Lenny.
Well,
He's
yeah, but I
8
don't
years
believe
old.
any of that shit.
Well, actually, what I do
I mean,
is
shit in my mouth.
is the last
Well,
2
shit
years.
my mouth.
The last 2 years, I've set up what I call the bourbon tree. It's a
Bourbon
little
tree,
3-foot tree that's got the distillery decoration.
Freddie Mills
set up.
approves.
You guys are little Grinches.
That's what I do. But what I used
Oh,
to
hold
do
on, Danny.
is
Hold on, Danny.
Yeah.
This is Becca Sue. Yeah, Danny. Becca Sue wants you to call her.
You're about to get yelled at. Somebody
Yeah.
needs to yell at me because you need to set up a real tree. At least one. At least
Yeah,
one.
Danny.
no.
Every room. At
Yeah,
least
Danny,
one.
set something up.
One real tree.
I've got a bourbon tree set up.
You have grandkids. They like seeing trees and stuff. They don't want to see Grandpa's bourbon tree.
Even my mom,
If I know the grandkids are coming to my house, yes, I'll put forth the effort.
Oh my
But-
gosh. So,
But if I put the lights up, I am the lazy ass that leaves the lights on up. I just
oh
unplug.
God, you're that neighbor.
Yes.
Oh, he's that neighbor. Yeah, they're just out there. It's March. It's like, well, fuck it, they're not on.
Right. Why go through the
So
trouble of
I am
putting
the
them up
neighbor.
again?
So I will take down my Halloween on November 1st. I'm absolutely putting up my Christmas lights November 1st. I just don't light them.
What about Thanksgiving? What do you do for Thanksgiving, McNew?
I have Thanksgiving decorations. I have little turkeys and stuff.
What about outdoor? What about outdoor?
Nothing. What do you do outdoor? So my Christmas lights are up. They're just not lit, and I feel like they blend into
They're
the
just
house.
not lit. They're not lit.
Like
they're out there, but they're not lit.
Don't notice them. Mind your business. I might keep a couple pumpkins, like
maybe a couple pumpkins, but they're not lit.
Couple pumpkins by the doorway.
Once you pass the Halloween, they are not lit. That represents Thanksgiving, but they are lit pumpkins.
So what is okay? So McNew, what is your tradition? Okay, my tradition was always the Christmas when my kids were little.
Sure, go ahead.
And this is what
pumpkins?
I did as a kid also.
Right.
My parents had done, my grandparents have done, and everything else.
It's a long canard tradition.
Right.
Go ahead.
So we turn around then after Thanksgiving, we set the tree up.
Tree's set up.
Yes.
For Christmas.
For Christmas.
We did not take it down till after the first of the year.
No, bullshit. It's got to go down to 26th.
26th.
26th, it goes down.
26th.
I'm done with it. I'm tired.
I wait for the first night's day, and it all came down.
Nope.
That's ridiculous.
Last year.
Shame on you, Danny.
Take it down.
You guys all have shitty holiday traditions compared to props to Lukestown to Santa Fe. It's so much better there. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on, but they have these cool bag lanterns. It looks so awesome.
The farolitos.
Yeah, leave those up all year. That's awesome.
Yeah, and actually some hotels still line them. The Inn of Loretto, Lenny, right off the plaza. They're lit all year. We love Santa Fe Christmas because from Thanksgiving it starts and with those farolitos and the lighting of the tree in the plaza and it stays through the first weekend in January, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I agree with all that.
Yeah, but
Freddie Mills approves.
Yeah, but for us personally, I'm not in charge of that. The War Department takes care of that. So what she says goes.
That's what goes.
Yeah.
What about you, Lenny? I know you're not into this stuff, but last year your wife and Arnold went out and they got a Christmas tree. When does that thing come down then? Do you remember?
Oh, yeah, I do. So Amy, I don't know if I'm going to get this right, but her and a friend of hers from Boston have a competition of who can get rid of the Christmas tree fastest.
Okay.
So as soon as Christmas is over, they throw it out in the backyard. And I think they kind of like compete with each other over it.
That works to your benefit.
Because I don't like it in the first place.
So basically, you wake up Christmas morning, you turn around, let the kids open the presents, and then you throw the tree out.
And the tree's done.
That's exactly what happens. Yes. And then we let it dry out for a little bit, and then we throw it in the fire pit and burn it. And it, of course, comes close to burning the whole block down because.
Oh yeah.
But Lenny, if you have any ponds or lakes,
a pool or a pond, the pond would be good for you, Danny.
Yes. We don't have that.
Well, I'm just saying there are people that
fish habitat.
Yes.
Yeah, your bluegills like that. Yeah.
What do they do, Danny? Because I'm curious now.
Sunfish. No, they live there. They spawn there. They spawn.
Right. So there are people that will take your old Christmas tree.
What if it's plastic?
That I don't know. I don't think that works.
Fucking up the story, Steve.
I thought I was enhancing it for him.
We were so close to getting finished with it, and you just ruined it.
What if it was a silver tinfoil tree? Did they take those?
No.
Because I got one to donate for you, Danny, for that.
What? Do you have one? I want it.
Danny acts like he's disgusted by my question. Okay. Well,
have a silver tinfoil tree.
I did, but I already got rid of it. Sorry.
I need one. I'm looking for a vintage tree.
I had one. Yeah, I had it. Yeah, I had you covered. Yeah. Including the little wheel that adds color, you can plug it in, spins with the wheel.
Color wheel and everything.
The color wheel. Oh yeah, it was key.
I did my bedroom in like 1960s, like Palm Springs.
Very Mad Men. Yeah.
For my bedroom. And I need that tree.
You need that tree. I'll see if I can get it back.
I will
Get it
look.
back. Trust it. Get it
I
back
will
and
look
sell
at
it to
the
me.
antique
I mean,
stores.
Danny does go to a lot of antique stores. Yeah.
Stephanie, I will look at the antique stores, and then I will. Since I don't have your personal number, I'll have to contact Steve.
He got me a sign with this on it. David Nicholson, 1843. It's the highlight of the shop. Yeah.
But
Nice. That's very nice.
Oh yeah, because it's St. Louis tradition, that brand, and Danny found an old vintage 1843 sign. It was cool. Yeah.
Right.
It's right. I put it right inside the front door because I like it that much.
Way to go, Danny.
Danny's falling down now. I don't know what he's getting.
Here we
I'm
go.
not falling down.
Oh, he's been-
I'm trying to reach it.
we're about
Oh,
to. Danny
oh, there's
has
some belly on Danny. There.
Freddie Mills is coming back.
Oh, there's. Oh, he goes for the tidy whitey still. Apparently, so yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Pretty cool.
That's good.
Nope,
Yep, I'm taking that
No, you
one.
won't.
nope, it's mine.
I'll buy that thing. All right, good. Well, deal. We got a deal, Danny.
That's cool, Danny.
I'll shoot Danny $100 tomorrow, and we'll be good.
Way to go, Danny. Good job.
Yeah, Danny made a profit. Missy's like, hell yeah, you're taking $100 for that, Danny. You're done. Forget
Nope,
it. Yeah, she's like, forget that, Danny. No, yeah, you're done.
go up,
You're
go
done.
up.
He found one the other week, a McCormick one, but they wanted too much for it. So like
Right.
$185. I'd love to have something McCormick because it's a distillery from Missouri that made it through Prohibition and everything. And yeah, and it's one of the longest.
Hey, Lenny, when did you live in New Mexico?
Like
Until they kicked him out.
98 to 99. It was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived in Albuquerque for a little bit. Almost moved to Santa Fe. I would go snowboarding all the time up there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're talking. Yeah. Good.
I've got a bourbon shelf that McNew would love.
It's larceny.
Is it all right?
Larceny.
It's larceny with the key hanging from it.
Oh,
Well, what are you bragging about? Just send it to her.
yeah.
Jeez, Danny.
Oh, there's one of the keys there. Yeah. Just give it to her, Danny.
Oh, my Christmas tree. You could at least send me a shelf,
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow. Wait till you see the old Forester sign I found the other day. Oh, it's cool. It's like is as good as a fine wine, it says, or something like that. It's I guess when bourbon was down and they're trying to get on the wine trend. So yeah, it's cool.
That slogan is nowhere near as good as shit now.
Steve got mad at me because when I was up there in Colorado, I turned around and visited a antique
91.
store that they were closing down.
Yeah,
I sent him a picture of stuff. Well,
I wasn't by my phone. Yeah,
Well, that's-
he wanted some stuff there that I sent him, but I had already left, and the guy wasn't. They were closing it down. That the guy wasn't there the next day.
it was like an old
But-
granddad thing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But then he was mad at me because I picked up a Old Crow mirror for $13,
Yeah.
and I kept it for
Whoa.
myself.
Yeah. Well, look how greedy Danny is. He's just keeping stuff for himself.
You know what's going to be awesome, though? Like, for all the cool antique finds Danny finds, not to go in a dark direction, Danny, I'm sorry I'm saying this, but like
Yeah,
at
that's fine.
some point, like fast forward 40 years, Danny's gone. Somebody's going to buy his house and walk in. And if it's a bourbon fan, they're going to be like, fucking jackpot.
No, that's not going to happen.
I get all of it. I get all of it.
You're gonna
Because
burn it
my
down.
son, my youngest son, Jacob, knows what a fan I am of it. And my wife keeps a inventory on her phone of every bottle that I have. And trust me, all this stuff that I have of bourbon memorabilia and bottles that I have, no, it's not going to go for cheap.
Okay. Is this going to Jacob, or you think he's going to sell the stuff off for you?
Well, if he sells it on off, that's his choice, but he's going to sell it on off and he will get the money that it's actually worth.
Well,
It'll be awesome if it goes to the Bonhams
Lenny's
Collect.
point and story is that whoever walks into it is going to walk into
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a jackpot. That's all,
Yeah.
Danny. Whether he sells it, keeps it, gives it to Stephanie, it's a jackpot.
It's a
right.
jackpot, right?
If
I know.
it goes to auction at Bonhams and it goes up as the Freddie Mills collection, and we're all around, we'd be like, yes.
Right.
Yes, the Freddie Mills collection went for 22
Right.
million.
Hey, I've already had Steve and Jim volunteer to be my pallbearers,
Right.
but they turned around and said, if we don't show up, don't worry about it. We're at the house.
Yeah. We know when the funeral's going on, we're going to clear that. Oddly, I'll have that old charter sign right behind me when I'm podcasting the first time after Danny's unfortunate death. Yes.
Funerals can take some time. You can get back in time to still be the pallbearers, probably.
Maybe.
Be fine.
Yeah, maybe. So, yeah. Almost the beginning
I
of the
don't know. There's a lot of shit to go through.
That's true. So
There is a lot to go through.
There you go. Our Labor's Day show took a weird turn. It did.
Oh, Stephanie,
We went to holidays to funerals. We had a lot happening.
Stephanie, wasn't it you that was back on the podcast that was with me when I was
when you shit your
my
pants?
wife for the garage sale?
Yes.
And she turned around and heard it, and I heard about it the next day.
You got in trouble for that?
Misty's over there laughing.
Yeah.
You
But,
probably
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like that one podcast where you're like, well, shit my mouth.
Yeah.
All right. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Danny, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me at Danny Kennard on Facebook and at the ABV Barrel Shop. Maybe Freddie Mills, or you may find Danny Kennard.
Depending on what chair he's sitting in. Yeah, you'll know. All right, Lenny, how about you?
You can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer on social media at Deer Hammer, on the web at deerhammer.com. And you can come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado.
Nice. Luke.
Yes, you can find us on Instagram at Santa Fe Boutique Wines and Luke Otero at SantaFeBoutiqueWines.com. And now find me on LinkedIn.
Whoa. I got to connect with you on LinkedIn. I don't know that we have yet. So, yeah.
It's like,
I feel like my LinkedIn's not complete until I get that. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. The warden, I'll have the warden connect with you. She loves when Luke's on. So, yeah. So I'm sure she'll send Luke that's the only social media she does is LinkedIn. So, yeah.
Me too.
yeah. All right. McNew, how about you?
I'm on Instagram at McNew ABV.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. Check it out because everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. And please come and visit us at the Barrel Shop. We talk about it a lot. Please hang out there. You can sit in the Freddie Mills chair, get your picture taken, and post that on social media. We are in Arnold, Missouri, a St. Louis suburb, or check us out at abvbarrelshop.com. McNew, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. And if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, Gang Finance. We'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
I did not pass out this time.
Later.
Danny.
Bye.
Congrats, Danny. Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro has a full line of products to help the home distiller. Whether you want to experiment on the stove in your kitchen or you're looking for a bigger setup in your backyard, owner Russell Creed and his team can help. They have multiple still offerings, accessories, and even grain from their partners at Goldstone Mill to assist you in making whiskey on par with your favorite distillery. They can also help you with some fabricated parts you probably can't make yourself if you are attempting a DIY still project. Learn more or order your still or parts at moonshinestillpro.com. Another friend of ours is the Goldstein family at Goldstone Mill. The Goldsteins offer a variety of heritage and heirloom grains to make the finest whiskeys in the world. Plus, they are more than just a grain company. They are truly consultants to make sure the grains they are providing to you or your business meet your highest expectations. Additionally, they work with mills around the country, ensuring shipping is as low as possible for their customers. If you're a distillery, brewery, or even doing this at home, Goldstone can assist you. Check them out at goldstonemill.com, call them at 217-254-6613, or check in via email at hello@goldstonemill.com. Last but not least is the ABV Barrel Shop. While we don't get to play in the allocated bourbon game because we aren't selling the other products you have to do to get those, we do have access via our friendships in the bourbon industry to some really cool stuff. Have you ever seen your favorite craft distiller selling some really cool limited offerings only in their gift shop? I'm talking things like the hazmat offering Distillery 291 did for their 10th anniversary, or Neely Family Distillery's Papaw's birthday barrel. They don't have enough of it to send it out to distributors, so they only sell it via their gift shop. Well, companies like Distillery 291 and Neely Family Distillery have agreed to sell us 2 or 3 cases of these offerings moving forward, meaning our store will have the access to some of the rarest whiskeys in the world. Way more difficult to come by than the allocated bourbon offerings with the national release. Yes, they will be extremely tough to come by, but if you're a customer of our store, you'll have a chance to get them. Get signed up for our email or text list over at abvbarrelshop.com so you don't miss out.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.